I've written this book, Real Christian, Bearing the Marks of Authentic Faith, because the evangelical church needs help understanding what it means to be a real Christian. We're now a decade into the 21st century, and the evangelical church faces huge challenges to its ministry and mission. Radical secularism, revisionist sexual ethics, pluralism, skepticism about the institutional church, the organized religion. And yet the reality is perhaps the biggest challenge we face as a church is a challenge of our own making, which is an image problem. The book Unchristian by Kinman and Lyons that came out several years ago really underscored this point, I think, effectively. That for those outside the church, evangelicals are viewed as unchristian in their attitudes and actions. And what I think all of that underscores is the importance of the church to get real. Because when the church lacks clarity about what a real Christian is, what it means to be real, the spiritual decline of the church is going to follow from that, I think. And so I've written this book to help equip the church with, of course, with assurance on the one hand. I mean, this is a book designed to help the average person in the pew, the average Christian, the ordinary Christian, understand how they can know if they're right with God. And yet it's also designed to equip the church to grow in spiritual discernment of what it means for God to be at work in a person's life. Not so that they can become the resident Pharisee in their congregation, or so that they're tempted to doubt themselves, but so that they can understand in a world where anything counts, almost anything counts as spiritually valid, to have some biblical discernment. One of the other reasons I've written the book is let me illustrate it this way. There's Amy Carmichael, the missionary to India, was once asked by an Indian man, "Can you show us your Lord Christ?" was the question that he asked. And I think there are many people outside the church, and to a certain extent within the church as well, that are asking that same question. Can you show us your Lord Christ? And I've written this book to help ordinary Christians make Jesus known through their life. Because as they are real and bear the marks of authentic faith, they reveal the life of Christ in their life and through their life. And what could be more exciting and more promising than that?